Apple may be preparing a big change for the base iPhone 18, and it could affect how the phone is made, how it feels, and how Apple positions its standard model in the future. According to new reports, Apple is looking for ways to cut production costs for the regular iPhone 18, and that may make it more similar to the upcoming iPhone 18e than many people expected. At first, that sounds worrying. When people hear cost cutting, they often think lower quality, fewer features, or a weaker product. But the full story may be more complicated than that. Right now, the entire tech industry is dealing with rising costs. One of the biggest reasons is memory prices. As more AI data centers are built around the world, demand for memory chips keeps growing. Supply is tight, prices are increasing, and that creates pressure across the whole electronics market. And it is not only memory. When one major component becomes more expensive, it often affects other parts of the supply chain too. That means companies need to find smarter ways to control costs while still delivering competitive products. Apple now seems to be doing exactly that. The latest report says Apple may use simpler and less expensive manufacturing processes for the base iPhone 18. In other words, the regular iPhone 18 could be assembled in a way that is closer to the iPhone 18e than the premium iPhone 18 Pro models. That does not automatically mean a bad phone. It simply means Apple may be separating its lineup more clearly. The Pro models could continue to receive the newest materials, most advanced display technology, and top-tier hardware, while the base iPhone 18 focuses on delivering the core iPhone experience at a more controlled cost. So what could this actually mean for buyers? One possibility is the display. Apple may decide not to bring major screen upgrades to the standard iPhone 18. It could use a display similar to the current iPhone 17 instead of the newer technology expected for the Pro models. If that happens, the smaller dynamic island rumored for the Pro lineup may stay exclusive to those devices. Another possible change is the processor. The base iPhone 18 could use a slightly lower-tier version of Apple's chip, or a binned version with small limitations. This has happened in tech before, where chips are still powerful but not the absolute top version. For most users, that may not matter at all. Modern smartphone chips are already extremely fast. Social media, messaging, video streaming, photography, gaming, and multitasking all run smoothly on today's devices. So unless you are pushing the phone hard every day, you may never notice the difference. Materials could also change. Apple may use slightly less premium chassis materials for the standard model while saving the most expensive finishes for the Pro lineup. Again, that sounds dramatic, but in daily use, many users may not notice unless they compare both phones side by side. And that is the key point here. Reports also say these cost-saving decisions may be invisible to the average customer. If Apple can reduce production costs without harming real-world experience, then this could actually be a smart business move rather than a negative one. Let's be honest, not everyone needs a Pro phone. Many people buy the regular iPhone because they want strong cameras, reliable performance, long software support, and the Apple ecosystem. They do not necessarily care about titanium frames, advanced zoom cameras, or the absolute newest display design. For those users, the base iPhone 18 may still be the perfect option. This strategy could also help Apple keep pricing under control. If manufacturing costs are rising everywhere, brands usually have two choices: increase prices or improve efficiency. Buyers would probably prefer the second option. That said, Apple still needs to be careful. If the gap between the standard and Pro models becomes too large, some users may feel pushed toward the more expensive phones. Others may start looking at competitors offering more hardware at similar prices. So balance will be important. The regular iPhone has always been the mainstream choice in Apple's lineup. It needs to feel premium enough, modern enough, and powerful enough to satisfy most buyers. Based on what we know so far, there is no reason to panic. Apple is unlikely to damage one of its most important products. The company knows the standard iPhone sells in huge numbers, and it cannot afford to disappoint that audience. So while the iPhone 18 may share some production ideas with the iPhone 18e, that does not mean it will feel cheap or weak. It may simply mean Apple is adapting to a more expensive world. And if it can do that while keeping the iPhone experience strong, most users will never notice the difference.